And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season. Alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith and opening day is here. So, what are these players right now, Greg, feeling as they tip off this brand new season?
Mostly excitement. I mean, this is their first chance to showcase all the hard work they put in during the offseason.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Nurkic, the pivot, with Grant at the other post spot. Then it's Paul George. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And it's Henderson in at the point. Kicks it out to Grant. A three-pointer off the mark. Now here's Huerter, defended by George. Huerter passes to Sabonis. He dishes it to Fox. Basket good.
And Fox starting to show you his abilities inside. Has quick instincts, which I think helps him when he's down low.
And it's George finishing it off.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
And it's Fox with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. Sabonis kicks to Huerter. Sabonis' screen on George. And that one, good.
Physical D right there. But Huerter's mentally tough. Never lost focus.
Well, the father of Domantas Sabonis, Arvydas, named to the NBA 75 All-European team. Arvydas 7'3" and just so skilled. A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Back to Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Yeah, credit Huerter. Recognizes where the help is coming from, finds the open man.
And Greg, what was it like playing with the 7'3" Arvydas when you were in the NBA together?
Kevin, we had a couple of years together in Portland, and I tell you what, he was an incredible passer. Really made me a better cutter because he was the first guy I played with that could make all the passes no matter where he was on the floor.
Sabonis sets the pick for Fox to the middle. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Did you see the game plan is working already? 4 straight makes to start this one.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Sacramento?
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
Gets it to fall. The bucket from Huerter. Huerter's got his second bucket tonight.
This is where Huerter's toughness comes into play. Inside against physical D.
And here's George for 3. No good on the shot. So the Kings will take it the other way.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
And that one's good.
Barnes is just so well developed from anywhere on the floor.
Trailblazers trail by 5. Here's Henderson. He takes it in. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to go on De'Aaron Fox. The Trailblazers shooting their first free throws of the game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Murray's checked in for Trey Lyles, and Monk's subbed in for Kevin Huerter. And after several playoff runs, the Portland Trailblazers, Smitty, decided to shake things up.
The decision to deal key role players shows they wanted a change in direction.
Oh!
No, he didn't. Letting it all hang out when George takes flight. Just enjoy the show.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Sabonis' screen on Henderson. And Sabonis the bucket on the assist by Fox.
And this is the attack mindset you want to see coming into the game.
Get your better scores, some easy looks so they can start to establish themselves.
Some changes for Sacramento. Richaun Holmes, he's checked in for Sabonis. Davis comes in for Barnes. And it's Mitchell in for Fox. Pass to Highland. Back to Winslow. The Trailblazers working the ball around now. Grant, that's good.
Clean long-range shooting from Grant. His team counts on him to deliver that shot.
Now the pass to Davis. Here's Holmes. Back to Murray. Pass to Holmes. 2 points. That one goes.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Portland trailing here. There's 1:34 left here in the first quarter. Three-pointer, Simon. And the Trailblazers, another three.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Mitchell dishes to Davis. And here is Murray. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
I see him.
The rebound by Simons. Trailblazers have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Winslow, the pass to Hayes. Simons with the ball. Now guarded by Monk. Davis looking for an opening. And it's off from three-point range. Portland's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Grant trying to break free. Winslow's shot is off. For Sacramento, they've gone 8 of 12 on field goal attempts so far. Davis kicks to Murray. Back to Davis. Lets the three fly. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
And it's Simons missing. Mitchell outside. Puts up a three. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. King.
Please give a big round of applause for your King.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've been watching for the Kings, guys.
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second quarter. You've got Hachimura. He's out there with Nurkic. Paul George is out there with Anthony Simons. And it's Highland in at the guard position.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Three-pointer, Fox. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Chalk up 2 there. George has got 6 points. And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, G8, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin. But give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive work.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. And Simons has got the ball here for the Portland Trailblazers. Outside for George. Bangs home the trifecta. He's got 9.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Fox feeling it out a bit. Banked in off the glass.
And he gives up pounds to a lot of guys defending him, but that has never kept Fox from being in attack mode.
Here's Hachimura. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Hachimura's got the lead up to 3 now for the Trailblazers. The Kings have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Now, here's Fox. He has 6. Passes it to Sabonis. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got 3 assists now in this one.
What an effort from Sabonis to power through the contact. Make his old man proud.
The Kings making a switch here. Herter's checked in. Here's Henderson driving in. He can't get it to go. Nice D from Sabonis. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. Now, the Blazers missed the playoffs last season for the first time in almost a decade. Coach Phillips says, it's been a lot here so far, but I just know that I'm built for this. This is what I do, and it gives me the opportunity to stand up as a man to show that I can lead. I'm ready for it. Kevin?
I think he is. He's embracing the challenge, which is fun to watch. David, thanks. A guy who hasn't played a lot of ball. Sharp, though, has all the all-star tools they think available to him.
An exceptional shot maker from outside, and he's got great vertical bounce, almost a 7-foot wingspan, and he is relentless in his attack.
Over the last few seasons, the Kings have been near the bottom of the defensive rating, and GA, that is a problem.
Yeah, I think they've tried to address that a little in the draft, taking Davion Mitchell back in 21, but it's been a consistent issue in Sacramento.
And the shot is good.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Back in 2020, De'Aaron Fox signing a massive extension, Greg. 5 years and $163 million.
Yeah, and Kevin, every NBA hopeful wants that second contract. Credit to De'Aaron for working his tail off and earning every penny of that deal.
Murray's checked in for Sacramento. Pass to Sharp. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Doesn't go for him. Sacramento's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Barnes finds Fox. Inside, Sabonis. Second chance effort. The pass to Herter, and Fox has it in the corner. And another shot. Sabonis with the bucket. Sabonis has got 10 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Back to Henderson. And then Henderson with the jam.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Fox against Henderson. From the baseline. There's Sabonis. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
And some changes here for the Kings. Terrence Davis, he's checked in for Barnes. And it's Mitchell in for De'Aaron Fox. Portland also making some changes. Hayes, he's checked in for Nurkic. Jeremy Grant comes in for Hachimura. And it's Justin Winslow in for Sharp. Pass to Murray. Kings moving the ball around. Sabonis, high post. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And the Kings look a whole lot different now than they did for most of the 21-22 season. And they were changes that had to be made.
Richaun Holmes, he's checked in for Kevin Herter.
And with Sabonis, as his minutes have increased, so has his production. The future is bright for this young man.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
Davis down low. Henderson defending. Davis against Henderson. Davis, the pass to Holmes. That shot missing. Excellent D there from George. Henderson with it. Out guarded by Murray. Winslow kicks to Grant. From deep, George, and the Trailblazers, another three.
Oh, he's heating up here now in the second quarter. Watch out.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Mitchell against Henderson. Sabonis' screen on Henderson. It's deflected to the inside. And the dunk by Grant.
He's a long strider with good speed. It's hard to stay with Jeremy Grant in the open floor.
To the paint, taken away by Hayes. Sabonis with the steal. And the basket is good.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for Portland. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Back to the act.
Hey everybody, always a fascinating story. Our first order of business. Let's catch you up on some trades around the league. Do you two think you'd be any good in the GM seat? Making trade moves?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I'll be good at that. I'm good at reaching across the table to negotiate big trades.
Yeah, right. Have you ever been able to reach across the table with those little arms?
An expression shot. It's just an expression.
Let's switch back to the Sacramento Kings dealing with a thin margin at the half. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Paul George in this game, guys, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
The backcourt pair will be Fox with Herter. Lyles out there with Domantas Sabonis, and it's Barnes, and at the three, the small forward. That's the group for Mike Brown as we get going here in the second half. In the corner, George with it. Good, and Grant gets the assist. George has got 19 points. Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you know, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
Up top, Herter, defended by George. Herter with it. 6 points for him. 6 to shoot. Lyles a screen on George. Herter. And that one hits back iron.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off.
Grant, that's good.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Outside, Fox. Back to Herter. Outside, Fox. And they get it. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
And how about the mid-range shooting of Fox? Definitely capable of sinking those shots with consistency.
And that one's good by Henderson.
Just crushing it here. 80% to start the half.
The Kings trail by 9. Now Herter. Barnes outside. Pass to Lyles. Down low. Sabonis hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Sabonis has got 18 points.
And, guys, we see more of this every year. Sabonis looking for his own offense.
Herter with it. Now defended by Grant. Herter passes to Fox. Sabonis sets the pick for Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
He is a blur. I mean, Fox obviously skilled at breaking down the defense, coupled with his athleticism and size. Boy, he is a terror.
And some changes here for the Kings. Murray comes in for Sabonis. And it's Malik Monk in for Kevin Huerter.
If you look back at how the Blazers have drafted, they get a lot of value no matter where they pick. Great job of identifying and growing talent.
Barnes, right side. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Jeremy Grant picks one up.
With his size and explosiveness, you get the feeling Barnes can live at the line. It's all about creating contact.
2 big marks there, you're right. And the last 2 lottery picks for Portland before the latest draft, Lillard and McCollum.
And Kevin, McCollum has since moved on, but they have knocked it out of the park in the last decade. Great job of maximizing draft assets.
Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Again, the miss by the Kings. Portland leading by 6. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Domantas Sabonis is one of the best passing big men in the league. He said, sharing the ball is contagious. Everyone feels confident and knows they'll get touches, which makes the game fun. And that can build chemistry on a young team. Kevin?
And David, we know how important that is. And we thank you for your report. Mitchell left side.
2 minutes remaining.
1 for 3. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Monk's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Trailblazers have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Here's Simons. No good on that one. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. They host the Clippers after this game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. And that one's good. Barnes.
Just a difficult shot that Barnes makes look so simple, so creative how he brushes off the defense.
Simons with the ball. Guarded now by Barnes. Here's Sharp. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Sharp's got 7 points.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Mitchell outside. Kicks it to Murray. 1 for 3. The rebound by Sharp.
He's an okay long-range shooter, but not with a defender right in his face.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Mitchell passes to Lyles. Fader on the way. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
The Trailblazers working the ball around now. Nurkic in the post. Covered by Mitchell. Highland's shot is good. And it's a 10-point Trailblazer lead.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Mitchell outside. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. And so it's Portland going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Please give a big round of applause.
Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Hachimura out there with Hayes. Then it's Justice Winslow. Then it's Paul George, and it's Henderson in at the 1 spot. Pass to George. From deep, buries the long-range jumper. George has got the lead up to 13 now for the Trailblazers.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Inside, here's Sabonis. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 4 assists now tonight.
Yeah, instinctively, too. Fox there looking to be a ball mover, a facilitator. And that's one reason why his team is playing well.
And Smitty, during his NBA career, Justice Winslow has proven to be a terrific defender, but when healthy.
And a versatile one as well. He's someone that can D up guards and bigs. A guy that takes pride in making things difficult for opposing players. I love the energy and effort Winslow brings to the court. If he continues to play hard, I think he'll be around for a long time.
Herter kicks to Fox. Shoots over Henderson. Fox, no good.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
Hayes dishes to Winslow. The 3 from George. Sacramento grabs the miss. Sabonis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. 4th quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Pulls it from the elbow. And there's Paul George on the assist by Henderson. George has got 27.
Facing up from mid-range, George could have tried to drive, but takes what the defense gives him.
Herter passes to Fox. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And George, here we go. And the dunk by Hachimura.
And his coaches and teammates love that. They want Hachimura getting after it more on that offensive glass.
Fox against Henderson. Right side, Fox. Good on the 13-footer.
Working against size. He's just crafty enough to carve out some wiggle room.
And that's tough to do from the mid-range because help can come from anywhere, but he beats everyone to the punch.
Winslow, the pass to Henderson. And it's good for 2.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Fox passes to Herter. Back to Fox. Trying to find Holmes. Gets it to him. And Holmes throws it down.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Trailblazers leading by 13. George hacks a 2-pointer. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And the focus Paul George has. Outstanding job finding a way to score on physical defense.
Lyles checked in for Sacramento. Barnes comes in for Terrence Davis. Nurkic checked in for the Trailblazers. Jeremy Grant comes in for Justice Winslow. Kings have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Fox against Henderson. Lyles sets a screen for Fox. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Paul George. George has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. The 11-footer. He's off on that one. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. Here's Herter. There's the pass to Sabonis. And Fox has it in the corner. Fires from 14. Yep, that one goes in there.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
Trailblazers leading by 14. There's 1:38 left in the 4th quarter. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the King. We talk about players Andy, we talk about coaches and GMs, but not too much about owners and their effect on the game and the organization.
Kevin, the owners for me are A1. It starts from the top. They're the ones who hire the team president, GMs, and coaches. And certainly, there's some teams who have some great owners.
Sabonis. Good work defensively by Hachimura.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm. And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Trailblazers.
And it may be a comfortable win for them, but they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for George.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
Henderson against Fox. 14 feet away. Kept alive. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Hey, thanks, Kevin. PG, you guys look confident out there, and especially yourself. How were you so effective offensively?
I just kept moving. You know, within our offense, you know, the key is to move. You know, my teammates do a great job of setting screens and getting me open. You know, I just got to, you know, stay within the offense.
Well, it was great flow tonight, and it led to a good win, man. Congratulations. Kevin, all yours.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. And now our New Balance player of the game, Paul George.